Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to today's Yesstyle haul. Now some of you I've talked to in the comments about what happened here, but long story short, I saw on my YouTube homepage this flood of VIB sale hauls, and they were $500 hauls, $1,000 hauls, and I was sitting over here trying to budget carefully going, but I want to have a $500 haul too. But instead I used my noggin and I said, okay, where can I spend a lot less money than Sephora, but still get a really nice haul of skincare and makeup? And I decided on Yesstyle. As always, there are timestamps in the description box below. You can jump to the skincare section, which admittedly is a little small in today's video. The makeup try-on, I'm going to try on just about everything. Or you can jump to the end for some kind of quick thoughts on this makeup look. If you have any other questions about Yesstyle, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I hope I can help. I've made a lot of orders with this company. I love Yesstyle. I love Stylovana also. I have noticed that I have a bit of a weird quirk in that I tend to buy more skincare from Stylovana and more makeup from Yesstyle, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and look at the skincare that I bought first of all, and I'm just going to kind of quickly tell you about these because again, this isn't for some reason the emphasis that I was going for, but I did buy some of these cotton squares. They have supposedly a soft side as well as an exfoliating side. It's not really an exfoliating side. It's really a soft side and a softer side, but they work great. But I'm really pleased with them. They work well. You know, I do slightly prefer the Shiseido pads, but this works. It gets the job done and it's a lot less money. And I also bought this entire bag. The bag itself was on clearance. For some reason, they got rid of this blue color. I don't know why. It's such a nice color. Look how cute this is. It's a little bit smaller than most of what we see over here, but I thought that might actually be really nice for traveling. Look at all this storage room in here. Oh yeah, I also bought this. I've seen these on social media a lot. It's that hair clip that you're supposed to use to add volume at the roots. It does not work for me. I knew it the second I unboxed this. These are these Velcro feeling material. It just gets stuck in my hair. And I also bought, I have not tried this yet, but I bought the new Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Airfit Daily Sunscreen SPF 50+, PA4+. I am so excited to try this. We're going to do a new skincare try-on probably next week, and I think we'll go ahead and include that. Oh, I'm so excited. I have just been loving Haru Haru Wonder lately, and I'm dying to see how their new sunscreen is. This is still under $11 on the Yesstyle website. And then check this out. I bought a mini of the Suasu Ginseng Eye Cream. I sat there doing the math, and I realized what a good deal this is. This is still on sale for the price that I paid. Should I even say on sale? Who knows with Yesstyle, but it's still about $4.80, I believe, for 3 milliliters. Now, here's the thing. The full size of this is, I just went on the Sephora website. So 20 milliliters of this retails for, why am I showing you my phone? We have much more advanced ways of doing this. We're here though, we can't go back now. So $140 for 20 milliliters. This 3 milliliters is $4.80. That means that this is $21 worth of product at the retail price. Well, that's over a 75% discount for Suasu. You know I love this brand, I just can't afford their full-size products. But I would like to splurge now and then by buying myself a little baby product. What a nice in-between. What a nice resolution. And there's one more skincare product in this video, and that's my Yesstyle free gift. Let me talk about this really quickly. They actually call it the sponsored product. We don't get paid for it, but you do get to pick a freebie that you review either on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Not Yesstyle, YouTube. And I picked the Mary and May Vegan Primer Glow Sun Cream. And if you want to see the application of that, well, that's coming up in just a moment. So for those of you who like Korean skincare as well as Korean makeup, I hope you stay tuned so you can see me put this look on. Are you ready to travel back in time for me at least and see how everything goes? Well, how awkward is this? You know if I'm gonna pull off a cute makeup look today or not, but I don't know. What is time? Why can't I stop having existential crises? Anyway, we're gonna start off with my Yesstyle gifted product. I have not tried this yet, but I think it would be fun if I take some guesses. I did look at the gallery and I have my assumptions about this. I feel like it's going to be one of those really occlusive sunscreens. We don't see a ton of that in K-beauty, so I might be wrong. But that is my guess. There's some titanium dioxide in here, which is so funny. That seems to carry the California warning with it. I noticed that on the gallery on Yesstyle. Oh, it's pink. Okay. I might be wrong, though. It might be a little more lightweight. Let me see. There's only one way to really find out, isn't there? No, this is not as occlusive as I thought it would be. Y'all, this has some fragrance in it, but I'm having a lot of trouble explaining what the fragrance is. It smells like buttered popcorn to me. But there's a part of me that's just wondering, what if it's just me? What if I smell like buttered popcorn? There we go with the existentialism again. Why can't I stop? Am I buttered popcorn? All right, second layer. I started to doubt myself after I picked this out because I don't typically like tone-up products, although I did like the Numbuzin. And I was just worried this was going to be more like the Make Prim, which I left out of that video because I no longer have, because I hated Make Prim's tone-up sunscreen. This is not at all what I thought it would be like. It feels a lot more like a more traditional sunscreen, but I guess it does have kind of a lot of glow to it. Definitely a lot of glow to it, actually. It's strange, though, because it doesn't feel like the Essentree sunscreen. That one feels a lot more emollient. This just, it feels like a regular sunscreen, but I see the amount of glow it's giving. That's interesting. There is something I'm noticing with this that I'm not a really big fan of. It's doing that thing where it absorbs really quickly into my skin, so it is kind of leaving some patches behind. So I think it's one of those where you really want to make sure to fully buff it into your skin in terms of each layer. I always like to let my sunscreen sink in for a while, so we're going to come back to our foundation and concealer products later. Let's do some eye makeup. I only bought a shimmer stick for eyeshadow, but I thought we could use the Para V Shading Contour Palette today on my eye area. Why not, right? I just remembered my clumsy self has this horrifying looking blood blister on a finger here, so I covered it for you all. I'm so sorry if you saw it earlier in this video. Your girl is clumsy. Alright, so this is also new to me. We're getting the new stuff out of the way early on in this video. This is in the shade Hazel Gray 03. I was actually worried after I placed my order that this might be too gray, as it said it's for cool skin tones, but now that I'm looking at it, no, this is a beautiful contour shade. I'm really excited to try it. I'm going to try the middle shade first, but I don't really think it's going to show up all that much on my skin yet. It's not really showing up. Okay, we're gonna go into the deep shade. That is still really light and subtle, but I have a feeling we are going to highlight the lips today. That's my sneaking suspicion. Only you know what I chose. In a bit of a big contrast to light and natural, let's use this Drop Eyes Stick Glitz from truly one of my favorite K-beauty makeup brands, Black Rouge. I love Black Rouge so much. Apparently they're more of an indie K-beauty makeup brand. I noticed in my video on Monday it was a little hard to make this out on my eyelids. I feel like it's one of those where it is kind of, it just doesn't capture on camera as well as in person. Definitely more glittery, but so pretty. Let me see if I can get a little closer so you can hopefully see. Hey, sorry, I did have onions for lunch today. Sorry about that. Y'all want to know something? I like seasoning in my food, right? I'm starting to think I might be the only person in Florida who likes seasoning, or at least views seasoning as something other than mayonnaise and salt and pepper. I am not joking. Ara and I lament this all the time. We actually hate eating out in Florida. Again, we moved here from New Orleans, so, you know, standards were set a little high, but oh my gosh. I just don't understand why everything here is so bland. If you live in an area with good, well-seasoned food, have a moment of gratitude for that. Some of us do not. Okay, so can you see this? Can you see it? I hope so. This is so pretty, but I feel like it's one of those situations where it's really pretty in person and just not translating on camera. So I did buy 2 different kinds of eyeliner. I bought a gel eyeliner and a pen. Let's go ahead and start with that pen eyeliner. This is by the brand Mary Mond, and it's called the Super Twim. What does twim mean? Am I missing something? Does twim mean something? I picked the shade 02 Choco Brownie so as to not have just another black eyeliner in my collection, but I will say, and I've said this before, with brown eyeliner, I don't know, it must be hard for brands to get the same amount of pigment from browns because they just never really draw as solid of a line, and that's again the case with this one. It's a little bit more patchy than I would prefer. So I'm not going to attempt a wing today because I did attempt that the other day and it took a very long time. Yeah, I bet brown eyeliner is kind of the equivalent of purple eyeshadow, a little bit difficult for brands to get. You can do it. You can do it, Twim. You can do it, my Twim pencil, whatever that means. The absolute worst part of these kind of eyeliners is when you're trying to go over your line and it just lifts off what you already had laid down. It's frustrating. Anyway, I'm just gonna call this not my favorite. Let's move on to a product that has historically worked a little better for me. This is the BBIA Auto Gel Eyeliner. This was under the influencer picks. I'd never actually heard of the brand before, but I did intentionally choose an eyeliner that they said is good for smudging. I read through some of the reviews, and some of these apparently are made to just not budge at all. I am too sloppy for that, as indicated by the band-aid on my finger, so we gotta have one that I can smudge. This is actually a really pretty color. It's the shade Rose Burn. That's a pretty color, right? I like it. I like it. We are going to come back for brows and mascara. Next, we're going to use a foundation product, and I'm so excited for this because this went so well for me when I wore this the other day. This is the Etude Double Lasting Foundation, SPF 35 PA++. I cannot believe how nice this foundation was. I really can't. I bought the shade Neutral Vanilla. I will say it's not an absolutely perfect match, but it's close. And if I wear it lightly, that should be fine. I am going to go ahead and use a product I purchased in the VIB sale. I bought one of the new Sephora Pro brushes because as I've talked about a lot, I love the Pro brushes. They tell you on the side of the box the coverage you get with the brush. This one says sheer medium, used with liquids, creams, and powders. But I do want a light application, so I hope this brush comes through for me with that. I just used a little tiny bit too much the other day, and I think if we can keep the coverage light, I think this is going to be perfect. See, my deal with foundation is I do not like it on my neck. There's just something about the way that feels that really bothers me. I know you're supposed to blend your foundation into your neck, and look, I'm trying. You see me trying, but I can't handle feeling foundation on my neck. Welcome, my dears, to the most awkward portion of my entire makeup routine, where we've done part of the eyes, where I've just applied foundation and I look, a bit scary. It's a bit spooky. This may haunt your dreams. I apologize in advance. I'm also going to use a concealer. Believe it or not, this is not from my Yesstyle haul. We're going to go over to my Stylevana haul for this VT Pro Cica Tiger Light Fit Concealer, SPF 30 PA++. In the shade 01 Ivory Beige. This is actually almost a little bit deeper than the foundation. It's okay. I think we can make it work. We're just gonna have to do the reverse contour. See, I read my comment section and I learn from it. Honestly, this is a really nice concealer. It way exceeded my expectations. It truly feels like if this was a Sephora product, people would be raving about it. Pink packaging, that's already extra points for, you know, if this was a $30 Sephora product. But it's also beautiful. It sits really nicely on your skin. It doesn't do the caking up or doing the creasing. I didn't even, who talks about VT Cosmetics? They're kind of a small company, but it's a great concealer. Keep in mind though, I do always wear my concealer more lightly. You might have a different experience if you like to wear a lot of concealer. I did not buy a Korean powder, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Uma powder over here, and I will come right back. All right, Peri V shading, we are going back to you. Let's see how this goes. It's been a while since I contoured, so let's do the middle shade. Do I still remember how to contour like it's 2016? Oh, that doesn't look so bad. Look at that, that's a really natural color. Do a little bit of blending that out. Oh, okay, not bad. Very natural for sure, which is, it's all I want at this point. I don't want to look 2016 Kim Kardashian inspired contour. You know, we're over that. But we've got a really cute blush that I know y'all have heard of. I know you have heard of this one. This is the Etude Cookie Blusher. And I bought the shade Pink Grapefruit. It was so wild. I went back to see the other shades, and there's not a lot of these left. I used a brush with this the other day, but do we want to try the poof today? Feels like it's going to be a lot harder to control, and I do tend to like to control my blush placement. Yeah, it's a little hard with this, but you can pull it off. Fix it up a little bit with the brush. Definitely my preferred way of applying it, but I will say it's a really nice blush. Really, really pretty. I know this this light pink shade has been something people are trying to get their hands on from a lot of different brands, right? Remember the Ulta Spectacle? But it turns out this works out quite nicely. And again, this is Pink Grapefruit. I think they do have some other pinks. They have a really pretty purple also. I almost went for that one. Yeah, I'm a smidge mad at myself for not trying this sooner. I've heard about this for actually years, never tried it, and lo and behold, it is that cute. I did hear not to travel with these. Apparently the packaging is a little flimsy for travel, so I'll just keep it at home, but so cute, so affordable. So we are coming up to the end of this routine. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pony Effect Sharpening, oh, that is the name of it, Sharpening Brow Definer. I will tell you I don't like the shade I bought. I bought Natural Brown, and it's definitely too warm toned, which is a shame because it's actually a really nice slim brow pencil with your spoolie on this end. It's not the right color. You live and learn from your mistakes. I think what I'm gonna do is just try to really keep this close to my brow hairs so it's not quite so obvious that it's a bit too warm toned. Yeah, it's a shame because it seems like it would be really nice, but you know, you won't like something if you buy the wrong tone for you. I wish so much that I actually had warm toned eyebrows. I feel like if you are somebody who has warm toned eyebrows, for goodness sakes, you've got to go around telling the world this, because I am telling you, people will just dump all of their warm brow pencils on you. They will go, oh, I've got 74 brow pencils for you. You will never need to buy another brow product. You will just get everybody's mistakes. Let's move on to this mascara because I've got a lot to say about this. This is one that I just kind of added to my cart, and I'm so glad I did. This is even less right now on the Yesstyle website than I paid for it. I paid, and I remember quite well, $4.20. I hate that I remember that. This is a shockingly intense mascara. It's called Pink Flash Oil Proof Curl Mascara, and they actually have two versions. They have a day, which is more natural, and a night. This is the night one. I am going to tell you something. Before I go in with this, I'm going to add a little bit more powder under my eyes because it is so intense and it's a more wet formula that the very first time I wore this, I was not a fan because it was flaking. Then I remembered that good old trick of lots of powder under your eyes. I think the mascara can't stick there, so it just probably falls to the earth instead. Okay, but check this out. So first of all, cute pink tube. Very millennial, right? That is a plastic bristle wand, my personal favorite type of wand for separation. And get this, again, I told you it's a wet formula. This product is loaded with fibers. Oh shoot, let me curl my lashes real quickly. If you can believe me, I actually have a curler that I like. It's a new one from Revlon. I like it. I've never in my life liked a lash curler until this one. It's like it's a non-threatening design somehow. I don't know how they did it. All right, now we're ready. So I just went ahead and finished one eye so you can see the difference. Now listen, I don't have super impressive lashes, but I think you can still see the impact this mascara made. To me, this feels more like, I don't know, a Lancome mascara, a MAC mascara. It is, I'm really surprised in a very positive way with this one. Again, I don't think it's for every day. It's called the Night Mascara. But they did a darn good job on this. Let's finish with lip products. I bought 3 because I have no self-control. I've worn only one of these so far, and that is the Suasu Essential Lip Serum Stick. Oh my gosh. This one is so nice. This is the shade 56. It's a red. The thing with this lipstick is it's not an inexpensive option, but nonetheless, it feels a lot more expensive than it cost, which I just kind of feel like that summarizes this entire haul. Anyway, here, this reminds me of the Rouge Volupté Shine. I probably butchered the pronunciation of that. Let's see a side-by-side. Yeah, it really reminds me of that. And it should. It's Suasu. It's an expensive luxury brand. Got to give it to Yesstyle on the packaging, but it's still nice overall. I've never in my life heard anybody talk about this. Why? Okay, and then I also bought from Black Rouge, which I already talked about. I love this brand. This is called the Wearable Velvet Lipstick in the shade Muse Pink. I was curious to see if this would be like my Oma matte lipsticks, which also have that kind of velvet finish. Looks like it's going to require a few layers to get full pigment. Look at this. I am just so good at collecting red lipsticks. I didn't even think I was buying a red. It's called Muse Pink. Everything is red in my life. This is the brand El Roel, and this too is a velvet matte lipstick. It's supposed to be a plum. Will it be plum or will it be red? What cute packaging. Okay. Oh, it's a tiny one. This reminds me. All of these remind me of something. This reminds me of the Hourglass. Oh no, the Hourglass is a bit more thin. Similar idea though. Is it bad that they remind me of things? Does that mean I have too big of a collection? All right, moment of truth. Okay, it's a plum. It is a true plum. Still manages to look red on my skin. I can't help it, I'm an Aries. I turn everything red. Which one, y'all? This or this? Which one? Let's try out that El Roel. I am so pleased with myself right now. I bought an About Face liner that is a perfect match. How did you do it, Alice? This is the shade Desire Lines. Okay. Those are great lip liners, though. All right, I'm swinging this arm with all these swatches on all around while wearing a white shirt. Please don't make my teeth look yellow, okay? Please. Be blue-based enough for me, all right? Well, that is applying very nicely. Okay, this is a very comfortable matte. I don't know what Voluto Matte means. I just realized that might actually be the name of this, but wow, this is, it's one of those non-drying mattes. Oh. So here's the final look, including a hat that I also got from Yesstyle. See my Instagram if you want to see my clothing haul. So I wanted to end this video with just a few favorites in case somebody didn't want to watch the whole application. The problem is I like so much of what I bought that it's easier for me to tell you what I didn't like, because that's just a few products. What I liked was just about everything, but I feel like I have to at least try to pick my favorites. So I am going to say this BBIA Auto Gel Eyeliner, I love this. I love this. I see no difference between this and some of the much more expensive eyeliners. That is amazing. The Etude House blush, also absolutely amazing. And the Pink Flash Mascara, again, it won't be for everybody, but I cannot believe how high impact a mascara that costs less than $5 always is. It's so good. No. This one also has to be in the favorites. The Drop Eyes Sticklets from Black Rouge. Again, it's not really showing on camera like I wish it did, like what it looks like in real life, but I promise you, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. And so easy to use. Okay, as for my misses, I'm gonna have to say this Super Twim eyeliner, but again, I suspect that's probably because I bought a brown shade, and brown pin eyeliners just seem to be difficult. The other miss that is also related to the shade I chose is the Pony Effect. And my friends, that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all next time.